Hello, Steemians. Bucky Dirtle here. Welcome to the shed. No fiddle. No fiddle today. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about the fiddle, about all kinds of things that relates to you as creators. So some about the frustrations of being a creator here on Steemit. And there are frustrations, no doubt. I mean, frustrations for every single one of us. Now, there's a couple of things I want to talk to you about. The first thing is, some people have been saying that they don't know what to blog about. They'll say to me, they say, "Oh, Bucky, you got all this stuff you're pumping out, all this content you're pumping out, but you know what you're doing. You know what you got your thing. You got music." Well, I'm a musician and I'm a video producer, so for me, yes, I know what I do well. I know where I fit. And I'm 47. I've been a lifetime at this, so of course I do. Because I've been forever trying to figure it out. I didn't know when I was 18. I didn't know when I was 25. I didn't know when I was 35. But I'm old. Look at the gray hair. And I've gotten to the point now where I feel pretty comfortable with what I do. And I love to come here in my space and do what I like to do. I love it. So I can do it all day. So for me to make material, new content, I just love doing it. Now, maybe you're saying, I don't know what to do. I don't have something to do. I don't know what I can do like you. Well, everybody's got something. Now, I firmly believe that. And again, I've worked with musicians and artists and creators my whole life. I know everybody's got something. The problem that a lot of people have, in here on Steemit and other places, is they look at the mountaintops of content and they say, okay, cooking. They'll say, I need to make up, I'm going to do cooking blog posts, so I better invent new French cuisine. What? Or they say music. I'm going to write a symphony, or I'm going to write a top 40 hit, so that's what I got to do in order to be noticed on Steemit. I got to write a top. What? No, you don't. No, you don't do any of that stuff. You got to come down the mountain. The mountaintops, okay, Adele is at the mountaintop. Maybe Julia Childs is on the mountaintop. We're not. I'm not. You're not. We could come down the mountainside. So you come down and you look at all the topics that are within those things. If you're into cooking, come down that mountaintop and you get down, way down to the bottom. What's down to the bottom? Spatulas. Oh, yeah, spatulas. You say, well, I got a spatula in my kitchen. And you say, well, I'm going to do a blog post about spatulas. Do it. Do a blog post about spatulas. You might say, I know lots about spatulas. I got 3. I can talk about my 3 spatulas and do a blog post about spatulas. People will love that. They will. And if you are seriously interested in cooking and all the paraphernalia around cooking, well, then you're going to be passionate about your spatulas. And I'm going to see it. I'm going to see the passion. And when I see that passion, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to upvote you. Because I'm going to see this person is writing about spatulas and it's really cool. And then maybe you have to do spatulas, you do spoons. You say, I'm going to do a blog post about spoons because I really like cooking, but I'm not very good at it. I'm going to do spoons first. I'm going to take baby steps. I'm going to work my way through. And then I'm going to do a blog post about flour. And I'm not going to make anything, but I'm going to do a blog post about flour. And before you know it, you're saying, yeah, I remember I did that one about spoons. I really liked that. But I was thinking when I did the spoons one, I was thinking maybe I should do something about toaster ovens. So I do appliances. Okay, I'll do something about appliances. And before you know it, you'll start finding your way through the content. You'll start finding your way. That's what'll happen. It's happened to me many times. I mean, I wanted to write symphony, or I want to write symphonies. I mean, when I was young, I was saying, I want to write symphonies. I remember trying to. It's not for me. I just can't do it. I just can't. If I did, it'd be horrible. But I do what I know I can do and I enjoy. So if you really love cooking and you want to be involved in cooking postings, well, then you need to start somewhere where you are comfortable. In fact, a little lower than comfortable. You got to go step it back a bit. So you got to do something that you're very comfortable with. Now, for me, I have this rule that I never perform any music that is at the hardest stuff I can do. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if there's a song that's so hard, I can do it. It's very impressive to hear. But it's so hard, I can just barely keep it together. I never perform that stuff. Never. I'll do it in my own home, but I'll never play it in public because it'll fall apart. So if you're blog posting about cooking, don't go to the mountaintop and say, I'm going to try the hardest thing. I'm going to talk about making souffle and, come on. Let's go down chocolate chip cookies. Let's go down spatulas. Okay, come down to a point where you are very comfortable. I always say, well, my music, there's songs that are A, B, and C. A songs are really easy. B songs are middle of the road. C songs are really, really tough. I never perform C songs. Sometimes I won't even perform B songs. I may go to the A's and perform A's, but I'll never perform C's. So if souffle is a C for you, don't touch it. Don't even think about it. Go to B's. B's are chocolate chip cookies. Maybe you need to be at A's. A's are spatulas. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you hear me. Go to my blog. You'll see. I do it all the time. I'll take an easy song. Some days I'm out here and I'm going, yeah, I don't really want to play something really hard today. I want to play something really easy. The reason why these songs are around is because they're important and they're beautiful. So it doesn't have to be the hardest song in the world to be entertaining. And you don't have to talk about souffles for you to be entertaining. So pick something that you're very comfortable with, down at the low level, down the mountain, not at the mountaintop, down. And that applies to music, poetry, story writing. You see people like Golden Arms and Izzy and these people writing these beautiful, long, stretched out action novels. I mean, this beautiful stuff, absolutely. Maybe you're not ready for that. Maybe you need to write some very basic short stories. You know, start somewhere you're comfortable. Start somewhere you're very comfortable. Nobody's going to laugh at you. Nobody's going to look down at you. They're all going to respect that you're willing to put yourself out there and do something. And because you're so comfortable with it, it will be good. We'll sense the passion and you'll be upvoted. Guaranteed. So there you go. Anyway, that's something on the creative process and the frustrations. I feel those frustrations too. I'm not speaking as like, know-it-all, because I go through these things too. I do multiple takes on stuff sometimes and it kills me. I did a video this morning, and when I finished the video, I noticed that my collar was turned over and tucked inside my shirt. Can you imagine? And it was a great video. It was a great video. I thought it was really good, but I wasn't satisfied. It wasn't good enough because that collar mistake. So I reshot it. I loved reshooting it because I just like that. I like doing that stuff. I like the music. I like the poetry I was working on. It was really good stuff. I liked it. So I did it again. It wasn't very hard for me. You could tell the passion that I had, even though that was the second take. It wasn't like, oh, I hate this. I can't believe I got to do that again. I'm not going to be able to get it right. No. I love it. It's not hard. I'm enjoying it. I got passion for it. You can sense it, and everybody will be entertained. So if you got any questions, put them in the comments. I'm happy to answer any questions, or I'd love to hear your suggestions. So comment away, upvote, of course, and reshare, and I don't know, grow a potato, whatever you got to do. And I'll see you in here in the shed next time.